Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Guided Heart podcast, a space where we explore faith and the steps to becoming the best version of yourself. I am your host, Nunu Fakatla, and today's episode is one that I believe will resonate with many of us. The topic is how to trust yourself again, rebuilding after betrayal. Whether you've been betrayed by someone close to you or you've made decisions that led to self-doubt, rebuilding trust in yourself can feel like climbing a mountain. But trust me, it's possible and you are not alone in this journey. Okay? So we're going to start with this. What is betrayal? Betrayal comes in many forms. It could be the heartbreak of someone close, breaking your trust, or it could be when you feel you've betrayed your own values and choices. When this happens, it shakes our confidence and makes us question our ability to make decisions. But here's the thing, trusting yourself again isn't about erasing the past. It's about learning from it. It's about allowing yourself to grow from what happened instead of letting it define who you are. I'd like to start with a scripture that has always grounded me in moments like this. Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight." This version reminds us that trusting ourselves starts with trusting God. He leads us back to the truth of who we are. I'm gonna say that again. Trusting ourselves starts with trusting God. So moving on, why do we lose trust in ourselves? Losing trust in yourself often stems from moments where you feel you should have known better. Maybe you missed red flags in a relationship, or you made a choice that backfired. Whatever it is, guilt and shame start to creep in. I remember I was reading Pastor Sarah Jakes' book, one of her books, and she said Eve didn't know better, so she made a mistake. Now, this is how we then carry it everywhere we go, that I should have known better, that shouldn't have happened, I should have done better, I should have reacted better. But the thing and the fact of the matter is this: you did the best you could do with the knowledge you had at that time. Now, instead of focusing on what went wrong, ask yourself, what did the situation teach me about myself? What patterns or behaviors do I need to heal from? God doesn't call us to live in regret, but to live in learning. Okay? Now, let's talk about some practical steps to rebuilding that trust. Number one, we start by acknowledging what happened. Don't deny or minimize your feelings. Take time to reflect on what happened and how it made you feel. Journaling or praying can be great tools for this. Number two, forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing the betrayal. It means releasing the hold it has on your heart. Remember, forgiveness is for you to set yourself free. We spoke about forgiveness in our first episode. And number three, start small. Trust is rebuilt one step at a time. Set small goals and follow through. This could be as simple as sticking to a morning routine or making a decision without second guessing yourself. Next is seek God's guidance. Spend time in prayer and scripture. Oh, how I love the place of prayer. How I love the dwelling place. We actually had a program on the 25th of January. The theme was the dwelling place. We were talking about the importance of dwelling or abiding in the Lord using the scripture Psalms 91 verse 1. Now, if we spend time in prayer and in scripture, God will guide our hearts and rebuild our confidence. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand." God is too good to let us drown. Lastly, surround yourself with support. Healing isn't a solo journey. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your worth and who believe in your growth. If we create an environment of growth, we will definitely grow. But if we create an environment that will keep causing us to plummet, to go down further, we will be in one place, not understanding why are we not growing. Yet we are praying, yet we are doing all that needs to be done. Our environment matters. Who we surround ourselves with matters. Who we consider friends matters. Now, my personal journey. I want to share a quick personal story here. There was a time in my life when I felt I'd let myself down. I made decisions I wasn't proud of, and it felt like I was stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, believe it or not. But through prayer, through seeking God, and taking intentional steps, I began to trust myself again. What helped me most was remembering that God's grace is bigger than my mistakes. The same is true for all of us. God's grace is more than sufficient. If you're feeling like trusting yourself again is impossible, I want to remind you this. God isn't finished with you yet. Your journey is still unfolding, and every step you take toward healing is a step closer to the person God has called you to be. Let's leave with this affirmation. Repeat after me. I am worthy of trust. I am learning, growing, and healing every day. With God's help, I'm becoming the best version of myself. Now, if this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who might need encouragement today. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. We're on YouTube and we're on Spotify. Leave a review and connect with us on social media at Guided Hearts. Until next time, stay encouraged, stay faithful, and keep trusting the process.